Welcome back to McAfee Coliseum for the second half of this Nine-Nations Football League game between the Oakland Raiders and the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Oakland with a 9-6 lead. As we start the third quarter, take a look real quick at the stats. At halftime, not very impressive from either team, but nonetheless, Oakland has the lead. Now, I'm going to start this. The third quarter is going to be a little bit condensed here. Baltimore kicked off to start the quarter, and Oakland proceeded to have a 3-and-out. So they punted. Baltimore's going to take over at their own 30, 1st and 10, with 13:05 left in the third quarter. So that's where we'll pick up with the action here as we get going. Third quarter, Baltimore at Oakland. Hit like if you like these videos, if you want to see some more. So the Ravens will start at their own 30. I will adjust this guy here, and let's go. So the Ravens looking to try and this is set 5. I don't know if you can see that there. Hopefully, turn this a little bit so it's a little better angle for all y'all's there. So set 5 will be Dixon and Juszczyk. Let's have him go ahead with let's go with an outside run here for Kenneth Dixon. Even though he's not very good at outside runs. We haven't used it in a while, so it's going to be safe defense. And so here we go. It'll be 62. Is C a run 2 for the Raiders? C is Nate Allen. He's a 0, so no. Is end A a run 0? And in this case, with 5, it is still Steve Smith. He's not a 0, so it's going to be XR. So a chance maybe at an extended gain here. Let's see, 44. Khalil Mack is a run 2. That's unfortunate. Basically, it's not any of the defensive lines. Any of the backfield. I was wrong. So any of the defensive backfield, Reggie Nelson is. So Nelson will hold him to a 4-yard gain. And that was Dixon, correct. Okay, they'll stick with that. They're going to go with a medium pass here to 11. It was 11. So medium pass then will be... They'll try to Juszczyk. That's kind of weird that you're going to send an against a pass. I'll tell you what, that has... It seems like the Ravens have had a lot of bad matchup rolls. But that's a 12, so that's really good. That is going to be a great throw right on the money for the double A completion Flacco. That's going to be Q, which is 10, plus 2. So a 12-yard completion to Kyle Juszczyk. And that'll be a first down on a 2nd and 6. So a good completion. He comes across over the middle. And that'll be 1st and 10 from the 46. $11:55 on the clock right now. Baltimore behind by 3. And they're going to go ahead and do a change. They're going to go to a passing formation. Well, actually, it's Juszczyk, the fullback, will be the running back. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to try a short pass play. Man, I got an itchy nose here. 16. That will be Pitta. Dennis Pitta will be the target. And a safe. So short against safe. And the snap goes back to pass 36. Guard B is Vlad Dukas. He's not a 2-pass, so it's going to be incomplete as he gets pressured by the defensive line. 2nd and 10 from the 46. Stick with 6 there. They're going to run Juszczyk inside. Give a little power run here against safe. Hands off 62 is D a run 0. David Amerson is a run 0, so this is going to be XR, so a good possibility for a gain here for use check. Let's see, 63. Is he greater than B? He is double A, so this is going to be go. He catches one here. He goes loose. 52 is going to be 27 plus 4. He trundles down to the to the let's see, what will that be, the 23-yard line? Yeah. The 27-yard gain. Wait, 31-yard gain, my bad. It's 31 plus 4. And a first down. Down to the 23, so good chance to at least tie here, but they want to be looking for more. You don't want to settle for another field goal if you're Baltimore. So use check's going to come out for a breather after that long run. I think that's his longest run of the season. They're gonna try a medium pass here to Pitta against a safe defense. So back to pass is Flacco. It's 13. That's going to be a completion for 10 and a first down to the 13-yard line. Pitta grabs it with power, gets hauled down, but it's going to be a first down with 10:35 left in the third quarter. So Ravens on the move. Well, they'll stick with that formation. They're going to run west inside against pass defense. So here is the snap and the handoff. 61, a run to Sean Smith. No. Going to be stopped 2 yards. They're going to be down to the 5-yard line, an 8-yard gain for West as he makes a cut inside. He makes a man miss and drags a couple players down to the 5. So 2nd and 2 as we approach the 10-minute mark. And they're going to go ahead and call Dixon with an inside run, and I think let me see, Dixon. He's done his 5. So this is against a blitz. So inside run against a blitz. So he will remain a C inside runner here. He doesn't get the adjustment. 24, G or K. So Mack is a run 2. So it's going to be a 3-yard loss. Gets hit behind the line. Mack busts inside, hits Dixon hard. 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be back to the 8, 3rd and 5. So re-roll here, 6. So they're going to go with a short pass to Brashad Perryman against a safe defense. Flacco is going to need to be accurate here. On 3rd down, he's looking, he's throwing NB or NA a 2 pass. Perryman and Moore. I don't think either of those guys are going to be. No. Dumped off complete. So this will be to Perryman for 5 yards. It would be a first down, but a penalty flag flies. 51. It's going to be a holding call, and this drive is coming to a halt. Going the wrong direction. Offensive hold. 3rd and 15 from the 18. And they're going to go to their long yardage set now. So they were looking great. They're going to go with a medium pass to Pitta against a pass. So they're going to struggle here to pick this up on 3rd and 15. Here we go. 43 is SB a 2 pass. I don't think so. That would be Perriman. No. It's incomplete, so the drive stalls. As they get to 2nd and 2, Dixon gets stopped on a 3-yard loss, and now it's 4th and 15, and Baltimore is going to have to take another Justin Tucker field goal. So that'll be a 35-yarder from Tucker. And it should be automatic, and it is. Would have been good from 50. So with 9 minutes on the clock remaining in the third quarter, the ball game is now tied as Tucker brings them even at 9 with the Oakland Raiders. So all square there at the... Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of a jump ahead here. The Raiders had to punt twice after that Baltimore field goal, and the Ravens also punted once in between. So Baltimore is going to take over at their own 20 with 3:10 left in the third quarter, still knotted at 9 apiece. And I don't know what to do. Like, running isn't doing any good. Passing isn't doing any good. I think you just got to... I'll tell you what. Let's try a long pass here. Let's just throw caution to the wind. Long pass to Smith against a blitz. This is not going to work well. This is going to blow up in their face. You can't just get a long pass on a run thus far. It hasn't happened. 41. Quarterback a 2 pass. Flacco's a 1. So nope. Forced to run. Reroll on the run page, and there's a penalty too. So have fun with that. You get to roll again, like 5 times. 64. So there's a penalty on top of the penalty on top of the penalty. It's like, let's have 10 penalties on a play. What do you do? I don't know. I'd say blow up the whole play. Say the coach called timeout, maybe. I don't know. It's... If there is a frustration, it's these little buggers right here. I guess you can't see it because it's so bright. I have the brightness up. There's a little finger here, and it's like, it seems like it's every play that ever comes up, it's got one of these guys. And I don't know. So we get that on the previous one. And then we get the 64, which is an unusual result. Well, let's roll it out. What's the unusual result? 42. 2-yard loss. So that's a sack. But then there's a penalty. So let's see what this penalty is. 62. That's a defensive hold. That'll be a first down. But now we need to go and find long pass against a blitz. What was this penalty? 45. Offensive holding. That's offset. Referees are fired at halftime, and we're going to take 10 seconds off because, well, actually, we're past halftime. Let's run inside. Who we got? 2. We've got West. Let's try and keep it simple. Run inside versus safe. Feel like the offenses are just spinning their wheels here. 32. FB, who in this case, 2 is Mike Wallace. He is going to be a run 0. Picked the wrong time to run, so it's going to be no gain. Too bad. 2nd and 10. You'll get games like this. I mean, my yards per play in this game is going to be about 1.5. And this is like destroying my metrics as I get a game like this. And I don't know. It's like my dice are killing me. They're just killing me. I can't get a play. You know, we're back to Butkus and the Purple People Eaters here. You know, as far as like defensive staunchness and the steel curtain. You know, Mac is good. These defenses are both pretty good, but they're playing. I'm just going to keep going long pass. I mean, what else am I going to do? Long pass. Who is that? 10. on a 4. You can't throw it. We're going to throw it to Smith. There's a run. Well, maybe this is the one. Maybe this will be the one. Maybe I finally did something so insane that it's going to work out here. Let's see. Any chance? 24. Now, we get one of those in the 20s, which usually is pretty rough. E or H, a 2 pass. E, what is this, second down? TJ Carey, he's a 1. H, second down, that's Bruce Irvin, he's a 1. Luckily, it's not the fourth quarter. We're another quarter, and we would be in the zone where Irvin and who else? Sean Smith become 2s. So instead, they're not 2s, so it's going to be XL. This is going to be a play that probably works out here. So he launches this ball to Smith down the sideline. Been trying everything. 54. FB is 0 pass. So it's 4. That is Lewis. Alex Lewis. He's a 1 pass, thank God. And so he is not a 0 pass. It's going to be caught. Breaks a tackle for 33 yards and a first down. So hallelujah. First down. Is this the first down of the... No, we had some over here. It didn't seem like it. Whew. Really, man, this... the thing is, I've had a run of games in this game where things have been just moving right along. You know, everybody does everything great, and now you get to a game where you start recording it. And every roll comes up turds and swallows. So 1st and 10 from the 47. So even with a long pass, we just barely get over midfield. 150 left in the quarter. It's still 9-9. What are we going to do here with a 2? Let's run inside with West. Let's throw caution to the wind against safe. Maybe something will come up. Maybe the rolls will start coming one team's way here. 36. SB a run 0. SB is West. He's a run 1. So that will be a 3-yard gain. 1:15. 2nd and 7. I apologize for getting a little loud and getting a little agitated, but you know it. You like to see games. You like to see games where things happen. And I was going to do a short pass here, and this will be to SB, which is going to be Terrence West against safe. And it's just been such offensive futility in this game. So back to pass, 64, unusual result. 26 is going to be a 1-yard loss. So a short pass would be a 1-yard loss, but the penalties coming out is 32, which is going to be offside, so defensive. So they'll accept that. 2nd and 2 now from the 39. And we do run 10 seconds because the play did carry through. They're going to heave another one downfield. Here's another long play, long pass play to, let's make it to Mike Wallace this time. We haven't really thrown much to him. Mike Wallace will be the target against another run. Wow. Maybe getting some breaks here. Catching them on the right. Call maybe 25 again. Man, these guys are... D or J is 0 pass. So D is Amerson, he's a 1. J is, what is the 2nd down again? Latham. Oh, Latham's a 0 pass. So this is going to be XL. So, chance at a long gain. Let's see. We got 31. Is Flacco greater than an X equals 6? No, he isn't. 34-yard pass play. It's going to take him down inside the 10. It's caught by Wallace. First down and goal as the Ravens find some pay dirt here. 30 seconds left in the quarter. First and goal from the 5. And let's go ahead and throw a short pass here. The running game has been junk, so it's going to be a short pass to Nick Boyle against a pass defense. Can they get it in here? 11, pass complete, tackle 1 yard short of the first down. And that's going to take us to the end of the half. So it's going to be Boyle, 4-yard gain, and it's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. I'm not going to show you the stats here. They're not good. I'll give you the end of game stats, but we've got to the end of the third quarter. It is 9-9, knotted up. It looks like maybe we've gotten through the storm here with the defenses playing strong and the offense is having a tough time making things work out. But it looks like we have Baltimore on the cusp. They're on the 1 yard line. It's going to be second and goal when we come back for the fourth quarter. So check us out when we come back for the fourth quarter of this game, the conclusion. I may blow a gasket. Hopefully not, but it's all good. Hit the like. Thanks for watching this second season game. You can't have every game be 30-25. You know, you got to have some that are 9-9. Maybe it might end up 12-9 here, the final. You never know. 21-17. Who knows? We might get 3 touchdowns each in the final quarter. You never know. But we will see you when we get back here on Tenacious Sports with this 9-Nations Football League game. It's squared up at 9 going into the fourth quarter. Okay, so we're going to play the fourth quarter here. We've got the fourth quarter ready to go. It is 9-9, and the Ravens, they are knocking on the door. They are at the 1 yard line, so let's get going here. It's what I've decided to do here, if you haven't already noticed. I'm going to combine the third quarter and the fourth quarter. There was a lot of play in the third quarter that wasn't quite so up to snuff. So we're going to get started here with the fourth quarter. Let's see what happens as we have Baltimore knocking on the door. Second and goal. I'm going to double check here in my stats. Second and goal from the 1. They're going to go with a short yardage set, and it's going to be, so if you look at short yardage there, it's going to be Terrence West. They're going to try an inside run with him against a run defense. So let's see, he is an inside runner. That is an A. So let's see, it's going to be like for like. Can he get in here? 23 on an A. That is going to be XR. This has a great chance of knocking it in. 66, it's going to be, he's greater than E. It's going to be 45, which is, that's a touchdown. A huge hole. Touchdown run. Terrence West and the Ravens take a 15-9 lead with the extra point to come. Terrence West, 1 yard touchdown run. And now with a 6-point lead, they're going to just take the extra point here. Tucker is an extra point machine, and he still makes, even with a 65, he is a triple A. That's the best you can have. And so that will make it 16-9. Ravens looking for that number 1 seed. This will close out their season. If they can, this is their final game of the season. They are 11-4. They can go to 12-4 with a victory here, and they are looking good at the moment. We'll see if Oakland can come back. Okay, so we are ready for kickoff. It'll be Tucker back to kick it, and 15, that's going to be out of the end zone. That is definitely out of the end zone, as he adds 12 to the base chart. And I think that's a 68, so way out. Okay, so Oakland got to get their butts going here. They are behind by a touchdown now. And fortunately for them, they have good late and close ratings. So this is going to be a 3. Set 3, we're going to go with a short pass. And it'll be to 13, which is going to be the running back Latavius Murray against safe defense. If you recall, Murray scored the only touchdown for the Raiders on a receiving touchdown earlier in the game. 36, fourth quarter tackle B is not a 2 pass. He's Menelik Watson, so it's going to be incomplete, pressured from the defensive line. 2nd and 10. 14:40, only 10 seconds elapsed. They're going to use the same offense. Going to go with a medium pass here to 17, which will be Michael Crabtree. Pass defense. So matching up with more of a nickel look here. Here we go. 54. K, a 0 pass. K is going to be Lawrence Guy, and Lawrence Guy is a 0 pass. So it's going to be checked down, which means we're still going to have the pass completed to Crabtree. And it's going to be Q, which is 11. It's going to be a first down, 11 and 6, so a 17-yard gain. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. So that's exactly what they need to do, is get moving. We're not going to go to 2-minute offense timing yet. Okay, back to 3 again. We're going to go with an inside run for Murray against pass defense. So they're thinking Oakland ahead. They're going to abandon the run. That may not happen here. 52. F a run 0. That's going to be C.J. Mosley. That's definitely not the case. So it's going to be the whole plug, no game, but there's a penalty. Penalty 15 is going to be offensive false start. Five-yard penalty, so 1st and 15 from 37. And they're going to go outside running it with Murray. Or not Murray. Yeah, Murray. Excuse me. He's a B against safe. So they're going to hand it off outside. 25. Tackle A is Donald Penn. He's not a run 0. Quarterback is Carr. He's not a run 0, so it's XR. So let's see. Can something open up here? 55. Quarterback. That's another checker quarterback. So that's a 15-yard gain for Latavius Murray and a first down. So calls it off tackle. He makes a cut towards the sideline and evades the defender and makes his way down to the 48-yard line of the Ravens. So 1st and 10. Good start to this quarter. It was kind of a dismal one recently in the third quarter there. Back to the 3 set. So let's run inside with Murray against pass. There's that same combo. $11. Well, for a B, that's going to be just a single yard on the run. If we'd gone back to an outside run, that would have been a much better gain. So 2nd and 9 from the 47. Gets bottled up there. 12:55 left. We're going to go ahead and re-roll this. We've gotten 3 quite a bit, and here's another one. We're going to re-roll it. There's 1. All right. Let's go with a medium pass to Cooper against Safe. So, Oakland down 7, and I forgot to move this thing. So, Oakland with the ball. 2nd and 9. Medium pass. 45. Is guard be a 2-pass? Gabe Jackson is a 2-pass. So, that's going to be completed for an 11-yard gain down to the 36-yard line. Cooper with a 2-handed catch makes a turn. Gets dragged down, but he will pick up the first down. And Oakland is making up some ground here, trying to get into the end zone and get this game squared back up again. Stick with that set. They're gonna go long pass this time. Carr is feeling it right now. We're gonna stick with Carr for the time being, since they're down. It's gonna be Crabtree against run, long against run. So can they do it? I may take him out after this drive. So let's see here. Here we go. 31. Tackle A is Donald Penn. He's a 2-, so he's a 1. Center Rodney Hudson's a 2. Neither of them 0 pass. We're going to go to XL. This could be a touchdown from the 36. He throws it deep. 66 guard A. Kalichi Osamele, he is not a 0 pass. That is a 39. It's a 36-yard catch. That is a touchdown. Michael Crabtree gets behind the defense and a beautifully floated ball. Of course, Carr gets hit on the play, and we are going to take him out with an injury, but a 36-yard touchdown reception on the long pass. XL, beautifully thrown go route by Carr, and he gets hit pretty hard there, and he will not return to the ball game. It's going to be Matt McGloin the rest of the way, but 12:10 left. Just the extra point stands between the Oakland Raiders and a tie with the Ravens at the moment, and the kick is up and the kick is good. So that brings us to 16 all. As Derek Carr with a 36-yard touchdown pass. Unfortunately, that's a painful one. He didn't get a chance to see the ball float ever so gently into Crabtree's mitts because he was crumpled on the ground in a heap. So we'll be right back with the kickoff. All right, so yeah, we had the second and third quarter that there was not much action. It was a pretty interesting defensive struggle. But now, as a fan, hopefully you're not wondering, well, why are you taking out Carr right now? Well, the reason I'm taking out Carr is because he was taken out the regular season. This is the way that I tend to run my projects. And the thing that happens with football is that the games are condensed. There's only 16 games, so it's kind of tough to just absolutely say, oh, I'm going to use Carr out here. I feel like in order to play this right, we really should take him out. And I think Oakland can still win this game. Baltimore has been a little lethargic at times. They have been fortunate not to have a fumble. Oakland is actually a little unfortunate because they had the blocked kick, and they were moving the ball pretty well. But, okay, let's do the kickoff with Janikowski. 16 is going to be a 67, which we add 9. That's out of the end zone as well. So that's a touchback. And Baltimore takes over at their own 25. So let's see what happens now. We're going to get set 1 for Baltimore, and they're going to go ahead and run the ball with West inside against a blitz. We got stuck using a little too much run with Baltimore in the first couple quarters. So let's see if this helps out. Perry Riley, is he a run 2? This is a close game, so he is a run 2. It's still going to be a 3-yard gain, though. So So not too bad there. 28-yard line, 2nd and 7. 11:35 left. Stick with that formation. Going to throw short. 7 is going to be to the running back West against a run defense. So we're going to try and sneak a run in here, and it's going to be 65 is B a 2 pass. That's Reggie Nelson. He's a 1 pass. So it's going to be half R for West. West is a 7, so that's 4-yard gain. So that's still going to bring up a 3rd and 3, so not too much of a gain there. 32-yard line. And they're going to go ahead and take a look at a different set. So it's going to be 4. It's going to be a... They're going to run inside with Dixon. You're going to say, well, is this a good idea? So run inside against safe. We will see. This could be a trouble here. We're going to run inside. He gets the handoff. 56 is I, a run 2. I is Autry. Autry is a run 0. So nice ahead for 6 yards. So that's going to be a first down, but there is a penalty flag on the field. 44. That's a defensive, what is that? Offsides? That's offsides. 6-yard gain. They're going to decline the penalty. So Dixon with a 6-yard pickup, penalty decline, that'll be a first down. On the ground for the Ravens, 1st and 10 from the 38. So, re-roll this. 5. Let's try a long pass here. Let's just throw caution to the wind. It's going to be to Steve Smith against a run defense. So Oakland got the benefit of this. Can Baltimore? Let's see. 26. Guard A or SB a 2 pass. Guard A. Marshall Yanda is a 2 pass. Yes, so good pass blocking. It's going to be Q plus R. So that'll be a pass completed to Smith. Q is 10 for Flacco. R for Smith is 11. So that's a 21-yard gain, another first down. Back-to-back first downs. That's going to take them past midfield. Down to the 41 of Oakland. 9:50 left. And again, I forgot to move this. I need someone there to do it for me. I need a little mouse or something, hey? I'm going to stick with 5. I'm going to run outside with Dixon against safe. He's a C outside runner. 14C is going to be, he's going to gain a yard. Second and 9 from the 40. Let's re-roll. 6. So that'll be Juszczyk and Waller. And a short pass. And it's leaning. We'll roll again. 12. Short pass to be Darren Waller will be the, oops, that's 6. Darren Waller is the target. Safe. And back to pass in the throw, 16 with a double A. He's a double A completion. That will be out of bounds complete for 1 Dyer. That's going to be a 2-yard gain to Waller. And it's going to bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and 7 from the 38. 8:40 left. So they're going to go with their long yardage set. They're going to go with a medium pass to 17. It's going to be Mike Wallace, the target against. Whoops, I rolled the wrong one. Let's roll the green one instead. Hopefully it's the same. It's going to be pass. Medium versus pass. Probably need another. They could have gone for a short pass, maybe get enough to give Tucker a chance to kick the go-ahead field goal here. But here we go. 12, though. Double A again, that's Q+. This is going to be a first down, as it's going to be 10 for Flacco, plus 4. That's 14 yards down to the 24-yard line as he connects with Mike Wallace for a 14-yard gain and a first down. And now the defenses can't stop anything. So let's go ahead and do another roll. Whoops, that's the wrong die. I keep rolling the green one instead of this one. So 5. Dixon. They're going to run a screen pass here, and probably to Dixon. Let's go ahead and get to 4. That's weird. I had this set up differently. It will be to Dixon. Whoops, sorry. Get safe. That's what I get for using my right hand. 14. Wow, we're getting lots of these. So it's going to be single die worth of yardage. It'll be 2. Pass complete to Dixon. 2nd and 8. 22-yard line. 7:30. Going to run inside with Dixon against blitz. Can they beat the blitz? If they do that, who knows? This could break out for some extra yardage. 23 for Dixon. He is a C inside runner. That's 3 yards, so no such luck. We've been getting some low rolls here. 3rd and 5 from the 19. And they're going to re-roll here. It's going to be that set. It's going to be a short pass to 8. That'll be to Kyle Juszczyk. Oh. Against a blitz. Short pass versus the blitz. Should at least get a field goal out of this drive. 62. C a 0 pass. That's Nate Allen. He's not. It's going to be thrown into coverage. Oh, they got a chance at intercepting this ball. It's going to be incomplete, fortunately, for the Ravens. So 6:45, 4th and 5 from the 19. And I don't think they're going to chance this. They're going to take the Tucker sure thing field goal for the most part. So you add 17. That's going to be a 36-yarder. The holder is going to be Sam Cook. He puts it down. And he lines it up. He kicks it away, and it's through the uprights for the field goal. Baltimore moves ahead 19-16 as Justin Tucker kicks his 4th field goal on the day. Two from 35, 1 from 36, and 1 from 48. So Baltimore takes the lead with 6:40 left in the ball game, in the regulation. Okay, so Tucker is going to line up at the 35-yard line of Baltimore, and he kicks it off, and it's going to be another deep kick that's out of the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Well, it's going to be Matt McGloin having to see this game out and to try and not only see it out, he's going to have to try and come back in this one without Derek Carr in there as he is hurt. So, let's see, they may rely on the run some, but they're going to have their passing offense, the 6 offense in here. So they will throw a short pass. 14 is going to be to Clive Walford against a safe defense. So McGloin is right into the fire here. Back to pass, 24. C or E is 0 pass. C is Weddle, definitely not. E, Gerard Powers, he is not. He's in a passing situation, so could be, oh boy, could be. So his Y is at least 3, so it's kind of low, and it's an incomplete pass. So anything that was 24 or less would be an interception on that Y check for McGloin. 2nd and 10. I believe Connor Cook will be the starting quarterback in week 17 or week 18 for us in their 16th game, Oakland's. Let's re-roll here. I'd like to see. They're going to re-roll again. We want a running. We want to try and see if they can get this on the ground here. So Murray is going to inside run it against a pass defense. So ill-advised choice here from the Ravens. So second down, 35. Inside run is FB, run 0. Murray, Latavius Murray's a 1. So no, it's going to be a 3-yard gain. At least makes it third manageable. Third and 7 from the 28. 5:55. But they're going to have to go with their longer yardage. And they're going to go with a medium pass to 11. Which is going to be... We're going to choose Seth Roberts here. Oh, don't need to roll that one. Against a pass defense. So medium versus pass. McGloin for his second attempt. 53. Jay, a 0 pass. Jay is going to be Suggs on the third down. Suggs is not a 0 pass. So he's sacked. Going to be brought down by Suggs for an 8-yard loss. And it's going to bring up 4th and 15 from the 20. And we're going to go ahead and do kind of the hurry up here to 5:30. They're going to try and save a little bit of time here. But they are going to have to punt. They don't want to give the short field right at this moment to the Ravens. So it's going to be King in here to punt. 4th and 15. He drops back there. 34. It's going to be another one of these penalty rolls. We've had a lot of these. Add one. It's a 50-yard kick. It's return. Let's see what the penalty is first. What's the penalty on the play here? 26. It might be a false start, and then we'll just stop the play if it is. 26 3B is offsides on the offense, which means we should continue the play. So Campanaro gets another return. 34 again. That's going to be -3 from return. That will be a 10-yard return for Campanaro. Offsides, they're going to take the field position here, not charge the offside. So it's going to be so up to the 40-yard line. That's pretty good field position to start here for the Ravens. 5:20 left, 1st and 10. And they're going to start trying to eat a little bit of clock here. We're not going to go away from... So they're going to have to run with use check as we keep getting the 6 for them. But it's against a pass, so that's a good... Use check has a AA. I don't like to run with him too much because it's got the little parentheses. 35. Use check is not a run 0, so it's going to be that 3-yard gain. We had that one before. They're going to go into use clock. So we're going to take off 40 seconds for each one. That's 4:40 now. Second. I've seen where maybe it should be 50 seconds, but I'm going to keep going with 40 here. So let's re-roll this. I don't like this. Almost lost a die. So it'll be Dixon. He's going to inside run it as well against safe. So here comes Dixon with his inside run. You'd rather have West out there. 13. See, that's a 1-yard gain. If it had been a West formation, it would have been better. Not by a ton, 3 yards, but only a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 6 from the 44. And it's going to be down to 4 minutes. Oakland's going to hold on to their timeouts. 3rd and 6. They're going to go with a normal formation. It's going to be 6. It's going to be they're going to go with a short pass here. Whoa. It's that kind of night. That kind of night. So it was 6 again. Short pass to 8, which is going to be more against safe. Okay. They need 6 yards. Can they get a 6-yard gain here to Chris Moore? Chris Moore, he is a 7, and it has a question mark. That's not always good. 66K is Khalil Mack. He is a 2-pass. That's going to be a sack of Flacco, and we're going to call it for Mack. That's going to be his 3rd sack in the game. Loses 5, and a timeout is going to be called by Oakland first. So 3:50, 4th and 11 from the 39, and Cook is going to have to come out and punt here. Oakland will have one last good chance here to try and drive the field and tie it up. 55 is going to be an unusual result punt. So we haven't had one of those in a while. So here we go. 51. Snap bobbled 47-yard punt. But there's a penalty. Let's roll the penalty here and see what that's going to be. 26. So that's offsides again. They're just going to accept the penalty and make them re-kick. So 3:40, 4th and 16 from the 34. We're not even going to do any other roll there for that. So it's going to be punt again for Cook. 31 is +7. That's a better kick. Return of B. So he's not a return B. He's return C. So this is going to be a 53-yard punt. So that's going to take 34. It's down to the 13, and then it's going to be Jalen Richard. Maybe it would have been better for them to not accept the penalty. 35 is going to be -2, so it's going to be a 7-yard return for Richard. 3:30 left, 1st and 10. So that's going to be out to the 20. And now Oakland's going to be going with their long yardage set every time, their pass guys, and they're going to go with a medium pass here to we don't have Holmes anymore. They're going to use Crabtree in this situation against a against a pass defense. So medium against pass. Here we go. 15's incomplete. Remember, he's a D completion percentage, so only an 11 will earn them a completion here. 2nd and 10 when it comes to those low rolls. 2nd and 10 from the 20. We're going to go a long pass this time. Might as well rip the Band-Aid off here. So long pass, this would be to Seth Roberts against pass. Can they catch a break here? Sometimes you can get a pass interference. Sometimes you can get a completion. 64, that would be an unusual result. Place where penalties do come in. 55. 5-yard loss. That's a sack. And a fumble by McGloin. We will say the sack is from Suggs. And let's see. So this is a line fumble. It's going to be 52. Is E rated 2? E is... This is 2nd down. Well, we're going to go with the 3rd down. So it's Smith. He's not rated 2, so it's going to be recovered by the offense. But they're going to have to go down to 2:55 here. They're going to use 25 seconds. 3rd and 15 from the 15. All right, they're going to go long pass again. It's to Amari Cooper. They have 2 downs to go here. Long pass versus pass again. Can they get something to stick? 32. Is SB a 2-pass? That's going to be Seth Roberts, and he's not. So go to Y chart. McGloin, again, 24 or less is an interception. It's a 25. It's an incompletion, so he gets away with that. 4th and 15. 2:45 from the 15, and they're going to go medium pass this time. They're going to try try to get something. It's going to be to Crabtree. Crabtree is 11, so they're going to need a good reception. They don't really have anybody. They could throw it, I guess, to... Well, they're going to just do this. So medium pass against pass. They're going to try and up their chances of completion. They just need to get the 15 now. Back to pass to McGloin. 45. Tackle B. Is he at 2 passes? Menelik Watson. No. It's going to be incomplete. But a penalty marker is down. Could this help them here? 52. That's a holding on the offense. It's going to be penalty declined, and that is going to be a turnover on down. So 2:35 remaining. 1st and 10 from the Oakland 15. Baltimore takes over. They're just going to need to eat some clock. There's only 2 timeouts left for the Raiders. And they're going to go short yardage, and it's going to be an inside run for Terrence West against run. So here we go. We're going to use short yardage for both teams. 46. This is a penalty or an unusual result. 54. Terrence West, ooh boy, 4 yards gain. He does not have an exclamation mark, so this could be a fumble. 4-yard gain, but he drops the ball. It's rolling around under the pile. And let's see who recovers this. So this is going to be a gain fumble. 61 is rated 2 on the short yardage. It's going to be Jernigan, and he is a 1. So it's going to be recovered by the offense. No return or no advance. So that's fumble recovered, and it's going to mean the first timeout or the second timeout for Oakland. So they dodge a bullet there with a potential fumble. 2nd and 6 from the 11. Outside run this time for West, as he is more secure with the outside run against another run defense. Here we go. 66 is K. K is Mac, and he's not a run 0. So 5-yard loss. They'll take their second timeout. Or their third timeout, excuse me, I keep talking wrong there. 2:15. And they're going to get the 2-minute warning, so they should, if they can hold the Ravens to a field goal, it's still got the potential that they could score a touchdown to win it. So what's that? Okay, well, here we go. 3rd and 11. So you could pass it here. You could run it again and take it down to the 2-minute warning. They are going to try and do a medium pass here. They're going to choose a set like this. It's going to be 1. Medium pass. It'll be to... we're going to make it to Steve Smith against a run defense. They're picking run. Medium versus run. Can they pick up the first down here and salt this game away? Back to pass is Flacco, 66. They're not the home team. It's incomplete, and Steve Smith doesn't have an exclamation mark. So incomplete, 2:05 left. 4th and 11 from the 11. Field goal attempt from Tucker. I mean, this is the one that he makes, but, you know, it's a 28-yarder. This would be his 5th field goal on the day. They've had trouble getting in the end zone. He's back. He kicks. It's good. 28-yard field goal right at the 2-minute warning. So, field goal. Tucker. 28. Baltimore going to take a 22-16 lead. It'll be just under 2 minutes when Oakland gets the ball. So Baltimore 22, Oakland 16. They're 16, yes. Okay, so 2 minutes, and that's a 2-minute warning. Kickoff, Baltimore. We're not going to squib it. We're going to make them go to the field. So it's going to be Tucker. 35 with add 12 to 61. That's going to be 73. They're going to conserve the time, take the touchback. 2 minutes left. 1st and 10 from their own 25. It's going to be the Raiders trying to come down and get a touchdown, and then with an extra point would win the ball game. Let's see if they can do it. So it'll be medium pass, and they don't have any timeouts. Medium pass to Crabtree against pass. Now remember, Andre Holmes is hurt, so that's why Crabtree is in that end B position. Here we go. Back to pass. McGloin, 41 is end A 2 pass. It is Cooper. He's 2-, and he gets the, this is close and late. He has a star, so he is a 2 pass. This is going to go to XM. This should be a completion. Let's see how good of a completion. 31. Is he greater than 6 on the X? He is a 0X, so no. Still a 20-yard gain. It's going to be complete to Crabtree. For 20, it's a 1st down. Out to the 45. They're going to run 25 seconds off. 1:35. 1st and 10. So, long pass here to Crabtree again. Against pass. Can they get another good gain? They need an 11 or 12 here to get any kind of completion from him. Oh, that's going to be unusual result. Let's see what happens. 24. That is a 35-yard defensive pass interference call. Penalty on the defense. Pass interference. 35 yards to the spot of the foul. And that is a huge call, and it's one of the things that can just change this game so much. So 1:25 left. It's 1st and 10. Down to the 20-yard line. They're going to have some shots at the end zone with Matt McGloin trying to win this ball game for Oakland. Baltimore looks like they're in a great place to take first place if their defense can come through right here. So now the Raiders don't really have to go long passing or anything. So they're going to go with a short pass. It'll be to Cooper against a blitz. Here we go. The snap, 14. That'll be incomplete. Okay. What do we got going on here? They're going to try screening this one. They're going to screen it. We're just going to pick it here. It's going to be to Richard against pass defense. So they're going to try to get him into space. Screen against a pass defense. Here we go, Richard. 16. Again, that's another incompletion. They're getting low rolls, and that does them no good with McGloin with his D rating. 3rd and 10 from the 20. They're going to go medium pass. Cooper again against a blitz. Sink or swim for the Ravens. That's their game, and here we go. 3rd down, the snap. Going back, 61 is B a 2 pass. B is Ladarius Webb. He's a 2-. Go to XM columns. So this is not going to be incompletion because Ladarius Webb in Baltimore territory is a 1, not a 2. So here is a chance. Here we go. This throw is to Amari Cooper. What's the roll? 63 is B a 2 pass. Again, that's Webb. He's not a 2 pass. That's a 23-yard. That's a touchdown. It is caught in the end zone by Amari Cooper. And heartbreak for the visiting Ravens as a 20-yard touchdown pass with 55 seconds left. And it's going to be an extra point. the only thing standing between the Raiders and a victory. So it's going to be a Sebastian Janikowski extra point. You don't want one of the special result or unusual result. You don't want a 66. Otherwise, it would be a tie ball game. Here we go. And the extra point is good. So, 55 seconds left. Touchdown pass. Amari Cooper gets open. Matt McGloin, the unsung hero here, might just salt them a first place seeding in the tournament. What a clutch performance from him here. And I'm running out of paper. Look at this. I'm running out of paper here. So I'm going to I'll fix that later. So it's going to be the fourth quarter continued. Kickoff, Oakland. And I think they will squib it here with Janikowski. Only 55 seconds. Can Baltimore muster anything? Who knows? This is a great finish here. So squib kick, 53, wildly bouncing 42-yard squib kick. So 42, kicking team. That's going to be no return. So there's no time. There's going to be no time taken off of here. So that's probably the smartest thing that Baltimore could do in this situation is not try to return this. So from the 35, you go 45, 45, 35, 25, 23-yard line. Baltimore has their timeout, so they're going to go medium pass. 14 will be Pitta against a pass defense. 44. Guard A2 pass. That's Yonda. He is. That's going to be a completion to Pitta for 9 yards. That's not going to get the job done. And they're going to have to take their first time out. Down to 45 seconds. Second. So they need. So it is. Just a second here. I forgot to do this. It is 23-22. Baltimore gets first place if they can get a field goal here. They only need to get down into Tucker's range. 2nd and 1 from the 32. They're going to go long pass here. They've got to start taking some chunk yardage. It's going to be 20, so that will be Mike Wallace against a pass defense. Here they go. 24, end A. Either of these guys a 2. Steve Smith, Mike Wallace. Nope, neither of them are. We're going to go to Y. Flacco. Y equals 2. They're going to be incomplete. 35. 3rd and 1 from the 32. They at least need to get to the 45 or so to try like a Hail Mary pass. So medium pass. They're going to do another medium pass here. It's going to be to Wallace against a pass defense. Here we go. 34. SB 0. SB is Perryman. He's a 1 pass. So no. Going to be complete for R. Complete to Wallace. He's a 14-yard R guy. So that's going to be for 14 yards. They're going to take their second time out. And that's going to be a first down. That gets them to the 46. They're 46. 1st and 10. 25 seconds left. And that should put them to the place where they could at least attempt a Hail Mary if they get down to 5 seconds. So they have 1 timeout left. They're going to throw long here. Long to 15, which is again going to be Wallace against a pass defense. You know, they could have the same thing happen to Oakland. Could have the same thing happen to them that happened to Baltimore with a pass interference here. You never know. Here we go. 25 seconds left. 1st and 10 from the Baltimore 46. Baltimore trying to get into field goal range. 31 is F or J a 2 pass. J is going to be Ellis. He's not. F is Riley. He is a 1, but he's got the star. Yes, he is. The quarterback is decked for a 14-yard loss, and they're going to have to take their final timeout, and I don't know if they can do... How much of a loss? 14 yards. Holy mackerel. 2nd and 24 from the 32. That's just a disaster. And we're going to say it's Perry Riley who gets the sack. The close and late's what got him. Perry Riley with a star next to it. It turns a 1 into a 2. And now I need to do a little bit of research here. Okay, so what we are going to end up having to do here is what's called the end of game chaos play. It's 2nd and 24. We're going to start with a short pass. So it's going to be to 14. Well, we're just going to choose. So we're going to choose Steve Smith is going to be the target. And it's against, doesn't really make a difference, but we'll say against a run. It actually does. So it'll be against safe. Short against safe. It needs to be a gain. Now, there's 15 seconds left, so if there's an incompletion, they would get one more opportunity here. 13. So that is going to be a completion. Of course, it says half Q out of bounds, so that's a 5-yard gain out of bounds. But that's not going to help them whatsoever. So if that would have been enough to put them into where they could use the Hail Mary, which I think they need to get to the 45 for that, right? Their own 40. They're not going to get there. If it were an 8-yard gain or a 9-yard gain, they could do it. So this is going to be the final play. It's going to be a pass to Smith for 5, and it's not. They're not going to take it out of bounds. They're going to try a hook and ladder. So now we go to this chart, which is available on the Play website for free. You roll the dice, and you keep going until you get a skull and crossbones. So there's all sorts. So there's going to be a lateral here. 54. Lob the teammate, but no room to run. They're going to get a few more yards out of it. So it's we're going to say it was lobbed to, we'll say to Brashad Perryman for 5 yards. And then he's tackled. And that is it. You get the skull and crossbones right here, right off the bat. It was a 54. And that is going to be it. So the Oakland Raiders, and I will openly admit my scoreboard did bubkiss here. But as far as like who had the ball and stuff, that's the way it goes. It's not easy to keep my mind on all of this stuff, and so I'm not so good at that. Maybe I'll get better in time. But this is now a final, and the Raiders are going to hand the Baltimore Ravens their 5th loss, make them 11-5. That completes the Ravens season. The Ravens are in the playoffs, but the Raiders move to 12-3 and have a really, really good chance at, let's see, what do we got here? And that is not what I'm looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. Maybe it is. Here we go. So there is your standings, right? So I'm going to come over here to my results entry. Takes a little time to work. My little database kind of thing. And we've got our scores. Final score 22 for Baltimore. And unfortunately, Oakland gets 23. And that should update our standings. No. No. What happened here? Well, best laid plans. Oh, there it went. It did. It just took a long time to update. There you go. 12-3, 11-5. So Kansas City, they could tie Baltimore with a win in their final game against the Dolphins. The Raiders, if they were to lose, who do the Raiders play in their final week? The Raiders play the Titans. This is another good matchup. We'll probably show this one on the channel as well. So that's a good matchup right there for what would really be. And let's see, where is the other Raiders? Where was Raiders at Titans? Let's see, Raiders at Titans. That was in week 11. And in the results entry for that, Tennessee beat Oakland. So if Tennessee can win their game at Oakland in week 18, they would finish first. So this is still not a done deal. You could end up with 2 12-4 teams. Thanks for watching. We will see you soon back here on Tenacious Sports. Oakland, your winner, a Matt McGloin 20-yard touchdown pass to Amari Cooper.